school football on WCIA3.
Football is everything. Hey, hey, let's go.
This is Kirshner Building Center's Friday Football Fever.
Welcome to week 2 of Friday Football Fever. Courtney Lane Brewer here with Tristan Thomas. It's our first show of the year totally dedicated to high school ball.
What, was there something else going on last Friday?
There might have been something. You know, I was at the Illini game, so this was my first week of high school ball of the season.
Normal week for us. Let's get rolling. Let's get right to the highlights. We've got a full slate of games to get to, starting with the crosstown rivalry. Champaign foes Central and Centennial. Maroons trying to tie the game before the half. Cortland Blake in position for the INT. It's 8-0 Chargers at the half in the second half. Wacky play here. Looks like a big pick for the Maroons, but Ellie Duma rips the ball out. The call is incomplete. Big play to keep possession there. No score for the Chargers, though. Back with the Maroons. Mark Johnson finds Talon Baker. Big gain on the catch and run out of bounds. But then the Chargers defense coming up big, looking deep again. This time it's Duma, a big play. This time he's got his hands on it for the INT. Nice gain on the return, too. Defense shines tonight in the end. 8-6 Centennial, keeping that streak going. They win tonight.
That's a streak that goes back to 2019. Huge game. All right, another big one in Monticello where the Sages host the Unity Rockets. Michael Harden takes the handoff, puts Unity up 13-0 early on. Later on, the Rockets in enemy territory, but Zeke Young lays the blow to break up the pass, but it was all Unity in this one. Running back Crew Eckstein, early favorite for the all-name team. He gives the Rockets a 3-score lead, and in a comeback effort, Drake Weeks for the Sages. He's going to pick up the first down, and the final minutes of this one trying to get something going for the Sages, but too little too late. The Rockets take the win in this one, 34-7.
Big score there in a semifinal rematch. Unity looks to be pretty tough. Now to another IPC matchup. St. Joseph Ogden hosting Paxton Buckley. Loda and PBL looking to strike first. Mason Vaughn, big gain up the left side. Out of bounds, but the drive would stall. Spartans on the move later in the first. Quarterback Cody McKinney, big scramble, first down. Horse collar gives the Spartans more yardage, knocking on the door. Cody, a give to Lane McKinney, finds a lane on the Jets, sweep for 6. Spartans roll in this one, 35-12. They win on home turf.
Let's jump to another big game going on. Mount Zion and Rochester Braves by 1 early. Mount Zion in the red zone. Keller Stocks throws it to the end zone, but it's tipped by Rochester's Brooks Gavin. So Mount Zion settles for 3. Now it's Rochester with the ball. Caden Stout takes the handoff, but it's thrown in the backfield by, you know him, you love him, Mount Zion's J.C. Anderson. On the very next play, though, Mount Zion does it again. This time it's Evan Howley getting the tackle for loss. This one went down to the wire, so with 2 minutes left in the first half, Mount Zion's Keller Stocks throws another one into the end zone, and it's also deflected. This time it's Cordell Gregory getting the tap. Tight battle in this one, but in the end it was Rochester getting the big win, 28-24.
Tell you what, two good teams. They are going to be tough to beat the rest of the way. Now heading to Mahomet. The Bulldogs welcome in Morris.
Are these new Mahomet uniforms, Tristan?
I think those are new. They've got a whole run of them. Big play on defense there. Later Morris backed up. Linebacker Bo Back comes in for the sack to close out the half. This one close early, but then in the end, Morris is going to pull away and win this one 33-14. Bulldogs still in search of that first win on the season.
All right, Westville taking on BHRA, coming off their big win in our spotlight game. Westville QB Easton Bolin hands it to our athlete of the week, Jack Eister, who jumps in the touchdown, 22-0. Bolin once again, long pass to Landon Kuhn for a nice gain of some yardage. Bolin continuing to dominate, follows it up with another pass to Kuhn, who runs it in. That would make it 30-0. Still looking for a final score out of this one. Please give us a call or an email if you've got it.
Kuhn dice him up. Eister, another big day. He had a huge stat line in week 1. Now to Oakwood, where the Comets hosting Georgetown Ridge Farm. First quarter, Alex Wallace out to Nathan Young. He is just a sophomore, takes it all the way to the house. 14-0 Comets. The Buffaloes trying to get something rolling. William Runyon makes the grab. Good couple yards there, but the Comets were just flying. Had the thrusters going in this one. Wallace to Jathan Perez. Going, gone. Well, TV magic to speed him up. 21-0. Oakwood gets the win, and it's 51-8. The final good win for the home team out in Fithian.
Gibson City, Melvin Sibley hosting Fisher in a Heart of Illinois Conference battle. My first time in Gibson City, if you can believe it. Already 16-0 lead in the first minute of the second quarter. Senior Falcon running back Jacob Chase punches in 6 more, makes it look easy. He'd score again in the second to go up 30-0. Then he'd be generous and let somebody else have a go. Incredible catch as Tucker Mueller finds Evan Landers Christensen for 42 yards and 6 more. The Falcons roll in this one, 57-7 the final score over the Bunnies.
Kind of wild you haven't been to Gibson City.
I know.
That's crazy. But defending 2A runner-ups, Monroe Forsyth taking on Pleasant Plains. They've got it rolling, knocking on the door. Ryan Shepard to Troy Pulliam, senior connection. But then the Cardinals answer. Alexander Smith to Nolan Scott. Reservations for 6, looking like Alex Smith. Might want to shorten that name. But Maroa on the return. D'Angelo Owen, look at this, running left to right, making defenders miss. Makes another one miss to the 10, and he is in. Big touchdown there for Maroa Forsyth, and a big score in this one, 68-21 the final.